Let me take you to the opposite end of the world, because you know in my world, I got to make appointments to see my wife, if you know what I mean. Like, we got our kids already. I guess she like, mission accomplished. Shut down all operations, right? Every night. Nutching. But I guess I'm a little different than Scottie Pippen and Larsa Pippen when they were married, because according to Larsa Pippen, and Pippen, she said that they had sex 4 times a night. And I'm reading this one right. I got that Dame Lillard quote wrong, but this one I got right. Says she had sex 4 times a night for 23 years while married to Scottie Pippen. What in the Wilt Chamberlain lying ass is she trying to do? And what kind of rep does she want? Or what kind of rep does she think Scottie Pippen wants? Crazy, right? Okay, so let me unpack this one slowly. Larsa Pippen, last time I saw her, she fine. Let me tell you, I saw her at the ESPYs, and I was doing some red carpet interviews, and I'd heard of her name, obviously, because Scottie Pippen, and that was his ex, but she was like a Kardashian homie and friend, so I was like, oh, okay. And she walked by. I was like, oh, that's her? I was like, oh, yeah, I can see. Now, you go to Wikipedia, it says she's black. But if you look at her, you like, that's a little spicier than the normal black. All right, what is this? So you look it up. Mom's is from Lebanon, and Pops is from Syria. I don't know what box you check on your camera. There needs to be another box other than other, because I ain't never heard it. Like, that's a mix. But when you see her, you can see why dudes get caught up, like just straight up. And that used to crack me up, because all my friends, especially my girlfriends, used to say, why y'all always get caught up with the same girls, and why y'all date the same girls, and how you see that girl come, you know she about money or she just wants status. Why y'all all mess with her? I was like, have you ever seen her? Like, it's a real simple answer. Have you ever seen her? And if you've seen her and you had 2 drinks, it's a wrap. So Larsa Pippen, last time I saw her, it's a wrap if you see her. Okay, so you get past that, and my first thought was like, obviously that Wilt Chamberlain. I was like, they trying to get a rep, or she trying to get a rep at least. Then I was like, oh, man, Scottie, if this is true, which it can't be true, we can't even go through the math of this, right? 4 years, and I know she doesn't mean 23 years, I should say, 4 times a night. She ain't saying that. But she might be saying every time he was home in those 23 years, it was 4 times a night. So Scottie, one, he doing way too much. He doing 3 much to show, baby, it's all about you. I know I've been gone the last 3 weeks. You know, we had road trip. Then, you know, we had to play in, you know, the Olympics, or I had to do those autographs or whatever. But, you know, it's all about you, baby. See how much I got for you? See how much love I got for you? That's 1. Oh, that's 2. That's 3. That's 4. I ain't got no more milk, baby. I'm done. Right? Like, I'm like, this is an overt attempt to show that you got love exclusively for her, if this is even close to being the truth. Scottie was doing 3 months to try and show her, you're the only woman in my life. But I think it's also just a mix of the calendar. Like, when you're a superstar like Scottie Pippen was, like, think about it. Michael Jordan was running the world. He had a Robin. Like, Batman was running the world, and the Robin was Scottie Pippen. So Scottie Pippen was running something. He was running a lot of the hemispheres, right? Like, he was doing something if he wasn't running the world like Michael Jordan. So Scottie Pippen had a schedule as well. And I'm certain Larsa Pippen wasn't going everywhere. But when he returned home, obviously, sounds like to her 4 times a night, which is crazy. So why say this, first of all? I guess it's okay to say it, right? He's your ex. Some people are like, why say it? He's your ex. It ain't the most scandalous thing. And it's kind of flattering if you're Scottie Pippen just sitting back and catching this shrapnel. You're catching this stray. Oh, guess what the stray is? Yeah, you with that beautiful woman you used to be married to every night, 4 times a night, right, for 23 years. Not the worst. I saw Shannon Sharp had a great tweet about it. He was like, that explains Scottie Pippen's back problems. No, right, dog. That's hilarious. And she's going out there, you know, she's got his last name. Some women say that's because of the kids. I don't believe that. I think it's based on how famous that last name is. And if it's Pippen, you're keeping it, right? If it's Jordan, you're keeping it. But if it's like Cartwright, Purdue, Longley, the mother, maybe you ain't keeping it the same. Pippen hits, Jordan hits, and some of the other names don't hit as well. What about Paxson? Would she have kept it if it was Paxson? I don't know. But it's funny because these money dudes always going to have beautiful women with them. That's what I took from this. And in those situations, the dynamics are way different than are advertised. A lot of people don't see it on the outside. But when you see relationships like that, you're like, yep, I get it. Like Scottie Pippen, talking about pick of the litter. Talking about when you walk around, you Scottie Pippen, the deep old voice from the country, testosterone on full. I mean, whether this is real or not, it certainly makes you lean into thinking, maybe she ain't lying. But when I heard Wilt Chamberlain say it a while back, what was it, 10,000 women? And now she's saying, okay, for 23 years, golly, 4 times a night. I'm a nerd. I'm sorry, y'all. And if you're really smart, you know how to do this. You grab a calculator. All right, 365 days, right, times 23. I forgot the leap years, but help me out. All right, that's 8,395 days. She said 4 times a day. 33,580 rocket ships blasting off. Come on, man. Ain't nobody. Come on, y'all need to stop playing. I am getting off this topic because I can't believe I got on this topic. Like Scottie Pippen obviously got on Larsa 4 times a night for 33,850.